203K lending decoded, man. Decoded. Remen is putting on a webinar September 20th. You're not going to want to miss it. You got to add this to your book of business. Niche products, Brian, we've been talking about this a long time.
I know.
It's the way to go right now. 203Ks, one of those niche products. Click the banner you see right here. Over on your right, if you're watching us on your desktop or if you're on your mobile device, just scroll way down past the comments and you'll see it there.
Is this a horrible thing to say?
What?
But I mean, you're looking like with our fires out here, and you're looking at the hurricanes,
Yeah.
which it seems like it's going to be a real busy season.
Yeah.
I mean, there's going to be a lot of rebuilding.
There is. I mean, you're right.
I mean, this would be a great thing to do for people who are in areas that are hit by disasters, don't you?
Right. They've got 203K loans for homes that were hit in a disaster, and Remen provides them. So why wouldn't you go to this webinar?
Well, that's a big thing when you look at products like your non-QM deals, and you look at your HECMs, and you look at your refurbished, rebuilding type loans.
Yeah.
It's like, why wouldn't you do that in this market?
I know.
I mean, why wouldn't you? I'm not going to do more loans. Hey guys, guess what state has the highest percentage of people living below the poverty line? Frank,
Mississippi?
stop. No.
Louisiana?
No. I mean, Alaska?
Alaska?
No.
Who?
It's not. This really kind of caught me off guard.
Who is it?
Survey says
California!
yes, the Golden State.
Which, by the way, is now the 5th largest economy in the world, surpassing Great Britain.
Not just England, Great Britain.
The headlines read, California has the highest poverty rate in the country despite states' efforts.
Well, I gotta tell you, it should read because of our state's efforts. I really believe that. California's meddlesome government has led companies that create state income and federal income-based jobs are moving out of the state, leaving my fellow citizens below the poverty line, surpassing states that you think would really be higher.
It's crazy, man.
Now, here's a scary stat for you guys. Quote,
According to a November report from the U.S. Census Bureau, the Golden State has had 142,932 more residents exit to live in other states than people arriving from other states.
can you believe that?
I totally
That's
can.
not gross, that's the net.
Wow.
It's the Great Depression, but it's in reverse. Nearly 20% of all Californians in the 5th largest economy in the world now live below the poverty line.
Wow.
That's crazy, guys. If you think about it, Frank, I gotta tell you, that is 1 in 5 people. Look around.
Unbelievable,
It's nuts.
man. Hey, man, maybe all those entitlement programs that we're so proud of just aren't having the intended effect, man. Hashtag less government. Here's another timely example.
God, this really kind of bums me out. Okay, 19 states require what you would call hurricane insurance, but they don't call it that. It's hurricane insurance. That means you have to have it. It's mandatory, you might say. Now, did you know that hurricane insurance generally doesn't cover flooding?
That just seems ridiculous.
Now, I want you to close your eyes right now. Frank, do the same thing. When you close your eyes, you think about hurricanes. Think of your top 3 images right now that enter your mind. Okay?
Water.
Right, yeah. The top
Lots
3 that
of
enter your
water.
mind. Okay, now think Katrina. It's probably the top thing that you're thinking.
Right.
My God.
That's right. Flooding. It's all about the flooding. Now,
Right.
think the surge
Right.
that's affecting the Carolinas right
Like
now.
9-12 feet is what they're saying.
Right. By the way, our thoughts are totally with the beautiful Carolinas.
Absolutely.
Okay, so yes, in 19 states, you're required to get an insurance that probably won't cover what the insurance is intended for.
Huh.
I mean, maybe we in California should check our fire policies because based on this logic, it may not cover wood that's damaged due to incineration.
There's probably a California politician who set the hurricane insurance policies up. Oh, side note here, if you saw our show on how California is in fact dealing with the costs associated with all the fires that we've had, hate to say it, but it's worse than what Frank just said, and it surely is going to lead to an ever-increasing number of people exiting our state of California, and you can get that show by clicking where at, Frank?
Just go to the homepage, nationalrealestatepost.com, you'll find it there.
Okay.
And finally today, another moment. This one's pretty good too. Now, did you know that 80% of millennials, they want to own a home, and that's good.
Hell yeah, that's a good thing. And did you know that they're delaying the process sometimes by as long as 2 decades?
2 decades.
The reason is because they assume that there's a 20% down payment. Now, this is also good news because all you need to do is let them know that they don't need 20% down. And if you do that, I don't know, maybe you're going to hit pay dirt.
Yeah. And did you know that 75% of homeowners think it's a good time to sell?
That's according to NAR.
75%.
That's a big number.
They think it's a good time to sell.
Yep.
Doesn't mean they're gonna sell, but
Right.
it is indeed a good number.
Oh,
The question is,
boy, the devil's in the details there.
right, can you act the matchmaker and put these people together and make some magic? All the ingredients are there. All that's missing is a motivated, well thought out real estate professional making it known to the appropriate people.
Oh, and side note, 75% of Americans think all politicians are corrupt. It's the same number of homeowners who think that it's a good time to sell their house right now. The other 25% of homeowners are ill-informed of market conditions, and the other 25% of Americans who do not think politicians are corrupt are probably those clueless homeowners. Just a thought.
Well, there you go, guys. Do us a favor, forward, share, subscribe, and we'll catch you later here at the National Real Estate Blog.
I wonder if we tell people forward, share, subscribe, do they just hear blah, blah, blah?
I don't know.
Forward, share, subscribe!
I would think if somebody's watching us for the first time, we say subscribe, they'd look around and go, oh, these guys are okay.
But what about the 10th time? Forward!
You guys have a good one, man. We'll see you later.
It's really helpful. Bye.